starting this leg day off with honestly some much needed cardio after the hell of a cheat day that I had yesterday. There's some much needed cardio. Of course, that's only the first half of my cardio. So, you know, starting off leg day with that, feel pretty good. So let's go get some legs started and then some more cardio after that. But yeah, let's go do some legs. All right, it can be hard sometimes to want to come in here and train hard after a rest day. I deal with that sometimes. Today's one of those days. I had a pretty epic rest day yesterday that just happens to align with my cheat day. So you guys can see how that goes. It's a pretty nice, relaxing day, but that can be, like I said, that can be very hard the next day to come in here and be ready to train, but not just train, but actually train hard, especially for legs. You know what I mean? It's it's kind of a double-edged sword. Sometimes after a rest day, I feel refreshed. I come in here ready to train hard, like I said. And then other days, like today, it's like that rest day wants to creep over into the next day. You know what I mean? I just want to continue lounging around, and that's not fucking ideal. It's actually a pretty good quote um, from Marcus Aurelius. I'm sure a lot of you didn't expect a quote from him today, but he said, "Comfort is the worst addiction," and it's 100% true. Um, Yesterday was a perfect example of a complete comfort day. I indulged myself in foods that I don't eat. Well, the rest of the week, I sat around pretty much all day, watched college football, but I'm resting. It's my rest day, so it's kind of comes with the territory, but also like it's gonna sound weird, but I take resting very seriously. That way, I can train hard. So when it's my rest day, dude, I don't. Maybe back when I was younger, like a teenager, I could get away with more on my rest days, actually doing something physically. But I'm 30 now, so not so much anymore. Like I rest hard, but again, comfort is the worst addiction, and it is, dude. You you start to get comfortable, and that can escalate very quickly. And the next thing you know, you're not doing X, Y, Z, just a list of things that you should be doing. And I've been guilty of that before. So, and training is one of the key things that I feel like immediately, well, it's one of the first things that goes away. You know what I mean? You start getting real comfortable, and training just takes a back seat for most people. And I've been at a place in my life where I've been comfortable, but I've still trained, but maybe not trained like I should. You know what I mean? There's different ways of that being too comfortable can affect you. It's not always going to be the most drastic where you just completely quit training or quit whatever it might be that you should be doing. So it's something that I don't know. I just feel like honestly, the longer that I do this, the more the comfort tries to creep up on me. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't be using the word comfort. Maybe it's more of just satisfaction because I've come a long way. And I'm not trying to brag, but it's just like once you kind of hit so many milestones and so many PRs, whether it be with your physique or with the numbers that you're lifting, you can get satisfied. You can. Um, but then you got to remind yourself, am I really satisfied? Most of the time, the answer is no. So I'd actually say every time the answer is no. If you think you're satisfied, you'll learn down the road that you actually weren't. You know what I mean? But, anyways, leg day. I guess I should start warming up, huh? Again, not warming up. I did my bike. I actually did my abs training before I even started squatting. So I'm pretty warm, but let's just get my hips and knees ready for some big weight, hopefully, on these squats. Ugh. Anybody else got to try to line their plates up, or is it just me? It's just me, isn't it? Oh. I'm a little achy in my left knee, and I felt it like as soon as I started warming up. But I was kind of hoping, as I progressed heavier and heavier, it'd loosen up and get warm, which it has. But there's still achiness and tenderness there. I mean, that's why I got my knee wraps. But I'm going to be a little cautious. So this will probably be the last warm up. And if it feels good enough, I'll go up to 505 again. Try to get 6 or 7, whatever I can get. Might not even be that today. We'll see. But yeah, it's just something I'm going to be cautious about. Um, don't want to get hurt. That is the complete opposite of the point of training. So yeah, like I said, if it feels good, we'll go up to 505. Got to do this first though. Well, the knee wraps definitely help mask the achiness. So I think, 505, it's going to be doable. So I'm going to go up to it. Probably just once. Well, I know just one set. Just one set with that. Then honestly, I might go down to like three. It'd be 325 with this bar. Um, and do what I do a lot on the Smith machine. Bring my feet together. Uh, Heels elevated with some plates under my heels. And do a couple sets like that. Light, very controlled though, and actually make sure I'm flexing and squeezing my legs as hard as I can. You guys know this is more or less just like strength based. I want to, even while I'm cutting, I want to try to make sure my strength stays somewhat up. I'm going to lose some, but if I can minimize how much I actually lose by just keeping one heavy set in on all my lifts, all my body parts, I'm willing to do that. And I think it's working. I'm definitely not getting stronger on my squat, but I don't think I've lost anything. So that's kind of the main thing here. Anyways, let's get 505 on there. Give me a couple minutes and I'll see what I can do. Whew, yeah, that shit's moving slow today. Holy shit. That was only 5. I guess, of course, it could just be a bad day, but I guess my strength might be coming down a little on this cut, which sucks. I was having trouble with the bar though. It was wanting to roll down my back more than usual. Usually this bar is pretty good about not doing that, but for whatever reason, maybe I initially just started with the bar too low, like right from the start, maybe. But yeah, it was wanting to roll down my back, and it just, I'm not gonna make excuses, but it did make it harder. That's all right though. Let's just go down to 325, and I'll do a couple sets, like I said. Just try to focus on some muscle building and more control, and actually feel my legs flexing through each rep. You know what I mean? So, oh god. I swear to God, that's more like cardio than anything else. Anything over like 10 reps, I'm not a fan on squats. I'm just not. I like to do it though, just for something different, challenge me in a little different way. And if you can't tell, it fucking worked. Can't even catch my breath. Whew. All right, I'll try to do that one more time. I'll just try to do it one more time. I'm kind of out of it right now. Ooh. Whose idea was this? Whose fucking idea was this? Oh yeah, it was my brilliant fucking idea. Holy shit. I will say, it's a nice change. Definitely not used to doing that high of reps on squat. Let me catch my breath, dude. Well, let me just say this. We're going to do some machine work after this. Okay. To say somebody got a little crazy over here on the leg curls is an understatement. Look at this shit. Actually, let me take my phone out. Look at this. You guys can see that. They literally cracked it. I mean, the fucking bolt is all the way out on this side. Um, yeah, I don't know. Leg curls might not be an option today now. That kind of sucks. I guess I can just try to do something here, but honestly, I don't see this being doable at all. Hmm. Let me just try. I mean, I got it on some pretty lightweight. And let me go a little heavier. Something closer to what I'm going to try to do. Uh, yeah, I don't think that's going to be doable. That fucking sucks. Well, I guess just do some leg extensions and then I'll have to try to figure something else out after that for hamstrings. Uh, one more. All right, guys. Let me be 100% just bluntly honest. My energy is super low right now. And I think what really, if I wouldn't have done so many reps of squat that I did, maybe I'd feel a little bit better right now. But dude, honestly, it's just that amount of reps. It's almost like motion sickness in a way. I'm a little nauseous to my stomach. My energy, again, is just fucking low, which all that I know is directly related to me cutting and all this fasting I've been doing, calorie deficit, low carbs, etc. So yeah, this luckily I'm a little over halfway done. So yeah, this is where you got to kind of grit your teeth and just almost and just embrace the suck. I've said that before too. You just got to embrace it, you know? If you don't, if you start to have those thoughts of, oh my God, like, why me? Do I really have to do this? Is this really worth it? As soon as you start thinking like that, almost a victim mentality, I would say 99% of the time, or 99% of the people, are going to quit and they're going to go right back to where they were. So you just got to kind of embrace it and know that usually the best things in life are the hardest things to achieve, or the hardest things to get. So again, you just got to kind of ask yourself how much do you really want it, and if you want it enough, you don't have to answer it. You'll answer that question just by naturally continuing. You know what I mean? Or pushing even harder, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So one more here. Might even follow up with a drop set, just because. And then, like I said, I'm thinking maybe some weighted lunges, but manipulate it and do it to where it hits my hamstrings and glutes more. We'll see. Let's just do this first. All right, do a little drop set, just like I said. Okay, quads are torched. Let's try to hit the hamstrings and glutes a little bit, and then probably it. All right, you want to separate the men from the boys? Do some weighted lunges. This right here puts some hair on your chest, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, you guys remember last Wednesday on my second leg day, I was talking about this pain I was getting on the inner part of my right thigh, almost right up by my groin. I'm feeling it a little bit here when I extend out with my right leg, and as I start to come up, I feel a little something there still. Not nearly as bad as it was last Wednesday, but I feel it, and it's forcing me to go a little slower, which I wanted to do that anyways. So I mean, it kind of works out, but I think since kind of considering that, I'm only gonna do this one more time. I was gonna do three, do one more set, maybe followed up with like a set of body weight lunges immediately after this next one, or just grab like I don't know, they have dumbbells over here. Maybe I could just grab like some 30s. Should be 60 extra pounds. We'll see. But it's just something I'm trying to monitor. You know, I don't want this to get any worse. Definitely not. So yeah, let's just do one more, followed by a drop set, and I'll kind of have that make up for not doing 3 straight here with the same weight. And then probably pose, and that'll be fucking it for today. That will be it. And it honestly doesn't seem like a lot, but just the squats alone whooped my ass. So yeah, this turned out to be a pretty good leg day. You have that combined with the lunges. Shit, that's really all you need, honestly. All right, give me another minute, and I'll do this next one. Last one with a drop set. Let's make it fucking good, right? Come on, man. Oh. No. Oh. Fucking done. Let's pose. All right, man. This was only like 9 sets with a couple of drop sets. That's it. That's all I've done. But you guys seen how many reps I did on the second and third set of squats, plus all this actual fatigue on the weighted lunges. That's a term that I heard from Mike Israetel, and it's a real thing. I mean, don't take my fucking word for it. Take his. It is a real thing, and I had a lot of axial fatigue today, and I can feel it. I'm fucking done. So, and then last Sunday I did nothing but squats. So I think it's just back-to-back Sundays like this. Fuck, dude, it just has me kind of burnt out. So let's see what the legs are looking like. So I lose the shirt. I don't look my best, but I'm somewhat cut up. Fuck it, why not? Again, it might not look my best, but you got to be comfortable at some point doing that. All right, man. I hope I got something decent there. I'll just be honest. I am just burnt out, guys. It is not one of my better days. Whew. All right, we're done. Let's come back tomorrow for chest. Hopefully it's a little bit better than this. I have a feeling it will be. Chest doesn't take as much out of you as in everything I did today. So let's call it a day. Let's get out of here.